Hello, and welcome back to Campus Talks. As we know, the month of February is devoted to celebrating Black history. On today's segment, I'll be asking students and faculty how they feel about Black History Month and what it means to them, here on Campus Talks. So what does Black History Month mean to you?
I think it's a whole month to reflect kind of on the African American history that we have in the country, because sometimes we don't think about it enough during other months of the year. So
it's a time to give people the recognition that they truly deserve.
Black independence, us coming together as a unity, and this whole month is ours.
I love Black History Month. I think African Americans that were brought here against their will on ships built our country, and we should recognize them. And so a month is a good, February is a good month because it's a month of love, and it's a nice month to be recognized.
Well, I think it's important to capture the full experience of American history, and Black History Month makes up for a lot of omissions in the past. So my department in particular, American Studies, we teach a lot of American history, and we think this month is very important.
Now, do you feel like a month is long enough to be celebrating Black history?
A month isn't long enough. We should be celebrating it all year round, but the fact that this month is ours, it's okay to appreciate that because this month is just solely ours, but we should celebrate it yearly.
no, I don't really think it's long enough, but it should be thought about like every month. But it is nice that they at least do have a month. Like if it didn't exist, I think it would be bad. But it's true that we should definitely think about Black history like all times of the year. So
Yeah, I think, I have mixed feelings about this because I think putting it into 1 month, particularly the shortest month of the year, seems to relegate it to a small portion of the year. But at the same time, having a designated month does mean that we take the time and celebrate it.
I also asked students and faculty if they had any Black figures who influenced them.
Yes, Frederick Douglass, I think he's an avatar. I think that he's an enlightened soul that has come here to uplift the planet. I think he was born of slavery, but he rose up, and his writings and his contribution and his pictures are showing through the ages of how important it is and how we treat human souls, human beings.
a couple of my professors that I had at Nassau Community College, I took a couple African American Studies classes. They kind of influenced me a lot. I'm actually in a history of African enslavement class right now, so I definitely took a few African American Studies classes because I got along with the professors so well, and I found it interesting.
Ida B. Wells, Madam C.J. Walker, Louis Farrakhan, Barack Obama, anybody that's for Black power. Like if I ain't met you, we here. Feel me?
Not anyone I can think of specifically right off the top of my head, but just knowing what they have gone through, the civil rights movement, and just everything. I find it truly inspiring.
Ida B. Wells Barnett, for one, a very inspirational figure. Frederick Douglass, for example. I don't know if you were able to come to our event last week where Professor Archer gave a lecture on Frederick Douglass, but he's been very influential in my own research and Professor Archer's research as well.
So as we can see, both students and faculty find Black History Month to be extremely important. Many of them feel like Black History Month should be celebrated all year long. Join us next time as we discuss more interesting topics here on Campus Talks.